Good morning. No rain for about 3 days. Hot. How's everybody today? Well, it's hot out here. No rain for about 3 days. So the sun, yesterday actually, the sky cleared. So the sun came up this morning. It was a little bit late coming up. The sun came up, but it burnt through the clouds. So I was able to get from the gate all the way down here, around the corner, and now I'm going back. But it's very hot. Good afternoon. How's everybody today? It's raining again. I was just trying to talk a second ago. It's like too loud for me to hear myself on the roof here. But cool, I like it. This morning I was working on the hedge, and I haven't done it for a while, and then it rained for about 2 weeks, so it went crazy. Not down here, but just at the other end. So I did that this morning. It took me 2 hours to get it back under control. And so it started off overcast when I went out, which was very nice. Then the sun came out and about cooked me. I mean, really hot. So luckily I drank lots of water, had a couple breaks. Whew. Wind blowing the water in here now. I had a couple breaks and I got it done. But then I went in, had a shower, had something to eat, and then I was trying to answer some comments. But my eyes were like full of salt, so I went laid on the bed and napped for half an hour. Then I just got back from the market. I went to the market to buy an evening meal. And on my way back, this came. Pouring it down. I just got back in the truck in the village. And it spit a little bit. I drove about 50 meters. Whoosh. I'm not walking in the house yet. I'll get soaked. Look at this. I just have to walk down there. But I'm not walking through it. Just gonna wait for a minute. Remember the other day when I went to Mac's coffee shop and I went up to the big temple and the drone was flying like about, I don't know how high it was, but it's maybe twice the height of the trees. And I was just flying straight towards the mountain. And the bird, I don't know if you noticed in the video, but there's only like a flash. You could see a bird come up towards the drone and then went over the top real fast. Well, I seen it while I was editing and I didn't think much about it, I just, whatever. But then today I went back and had a look in the video and I actually took it to another piece of software where you can watch it frame by frame. So what I did is I found it when the bird was really small and then saved it as a picture of that frame, the next one and the next one. There's about 8 frames. And then, so I put them on a timeline and froze it and then turned it into a small little video. And I included it so you guys can see. So frame by frame, like it's the steps. Really cool. So have a look at this. What do you think? Interesting, huh? So you can clearly see it's a bird of prey. And if you look back far enough in the timeline, you can see that it was like a little tiny black dot towards the mountain. So probably come from the trees below it. And then came straight for the drone, realized what it was and flew over top of it. It just like lifted itself up like it's flying like this and went up and then over. Like a break and then over to see what it was. And then what I did then is I took the picture to an art package and blew it up the best I could and then kept changing the colors and the contrast and the brightness and so on to get the best picture I could. And here it is. So what you can see is clearly a bird of prey, but the face is hard to make out what it is. But if you look at the end of the wings, you can see like the, I don't know what the feathers are called, but birds of prey have those feathers that sort of swoop up at the end. Owls have it more, and they're broader, so they're quieter when they fly. But it's very interesting. I'll play it one more time. Watch this. So I'll play a video and then put the picture at the end, and you can see it. Cool, huh? Really cool. So you can see, he must have seen it in the sky from a distance, because if you look back, you can see he come from a long way, and when he got real close, he just over the top and said whatever, and just left it. So I was officially attacked by a bird of prey. Okay guys, it's about not far off dark now, but the rain was still spitting a little bit, but it's eased off, so I can come out here and show you what I've done today. Have a look. So that's the hedge done. So basically I done from the just from the gate here, from the gate all the way down there. Whoop. So it was nice when I first started, no sun, but the problem was I hadn't done it for a while, because it was like super dry, so I didn't do it. But then it rained a bit and I didn't do it, and then so the top got really high, so I trimmed it all back on the sides, so the sides are trimmed back. And then I did the tops too, and the other side all the way along back to the gate. And then it got very hot, so I stopped. But I finished it, I got it all done. And it's you can see it's starting to turn green again because the rain's coming. It's been raining a little bit. It's starting to rain again, so I'm going to go back in. But the you know, you can see it's turning green now. It was turning like dirty brown, but it's coming back. Looks good, huh? So it's all been cut nice and wet and clean. And you can see here that the purple flowers are coming. You see them on top? Okay guys, I'm going to sign off. Have a good night. Look after yourselves. Stay dry. Buckets of blessings. Rivers of peace, joy, and kindness. Look after yourselves. All the best, guys. Good night.